If you entered the 2021 Lamborghini Huracan Spider, this is a special video for you. Thanks to that prize and the determined groundwork from Mike, we were able to help change the life of an addict in recovery. Here's Mike on how he was able to help Jessica in her recovery.
Right now, we are driving on I-95 from Milford to a city called Brantford to meet with a woman who's currently in a sober home. Her name's Jessica. She's got just about 9 months in recovery. She's 45 years old, but she's still struggling quite a bit financially to stay in the sober home. It's not always easy for a person in early recovery to pay for that kind of stuff. She thinks that I'm coming out there just to talk to her about addiction. What she doesn't know is that we're about to have an opportunity to really help her out financially. Hey, Jessica, do you do hugs?
Yeah, of course.
Hi.
I'm a hugger.
I'm excited to sit and hear a little bit about your story. So we've just been talking to people about the opiate epidemic, about addiction, about recovery, and I'm a guy that comes from that space myself. So I was addicted to opiates, to heroin. I was on methadone for a long time. Before we go further at all, I do want to say thank you so much for having the courage to share your story. I can't even tell you how many people you'll probably help just by being a part of this video.
My struggle's been long. I'm 45. I've been struggling with addiction since my late teens, early 20s.
What's like the toughest thing that you've had to endure?
I relapsed after 10 years. When I got sober in my early 20s, I had surgery, got on opiates. I also am addicted to opiates, heroin, crack. After the 10 years that I was sober, I picked up, and within 6 months, I owned a house at that point. I lost my house. I lost my daughter, custody of my daughter, and I ended up on the streets with my dealers. And I ran the streets for 4 years.
What are you finding that's like driving you through this current streak of recovery, and like how are things going for you right now?
I love the house. I feel safe. It's my home, and it's been a long time since I felt safe. What's driving me is I'm tired of this. I'm tired of surviving, and I want to live a life. I have dreams. And you know, and I'm getting older, you know, and that's, I mean, I'm 45, so it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Is
there anything in your like active recovery, current recovery, that you're having trouble with now?
One thing that's like a tear in my heart, my daughter, we haven't seen each other in, it would be 8 years now. That's a pain that doesn't go away. It's every day. You know, I text her, I tell her I'm here when you're ready, and I'm hoping, you know, through this and through me continuing my sobriety, I can have a relationship with her one day. That's a pain that I have to deal with every day. And sometimes, and I can tell you when I had relapsed before, that was something that really, that shame and that guilt brought me down so fast. So I'm really working on, like, it's not time. She'll come to me if I stay sober and do the right thing, and I am gonna stay sober and do the right thing. Not if, I am. We'll have a relationship one day.
I know I told you and Karen that, you know, I was coming here today just to kind of have a chat with you, and that's definitely a part of it. But one of the things that I remember about my early recovery was a lot of strain financially.
Oh yeah.
And I remember it just being tough just to get food or get, you know, a place to stay and stuff like that. So you probably don't know who they are, but I've been working lately with this brand, Wizza. It's an online company that is going to do a lot of work in giving back to the community. And so I think this is a surprise to you, but I'm honestly here not just to talk to you today, but I'm here to help you.
You are?
Yeah. And so you do you really? Yeah. I know that Karen brought you in here at first on a 1 month scholarship, and that you've been paying month to month here, and I'm sure that's a strain on you with all the things that you like to do. So I'm gonna pay Karen today, and you're gonna be here for the next year without paying anything else. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. That is such a gift.
On top of that, I know that one thing that always warmed me up and made me so happy in my recovery, and like even right now, is the idea of helping other addicts and other people in recovery. And so I'm gonna be giving Karen $10,000 that you're gonna have the ability to sponsor another addict in recovery, or two, or however many, and bring them into the housing. I want to do something for the house as well, so I'm gonna give you another $5,000 for the house. So if you want to get like if you want to get like TVs or like any kind of new stuff for the house, you can do that as well.
Mike, that's amazing. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
I remember what it's like to be in early recovery, and it's tough. And I had a 400 credit score, and I couldn't get a car, and like,
me too.
You know, I was just hoping that I could find somebody that would like help with those things when you start to really show promise of recovery. So I'm so happy for you, and I'm proud of you, and I love that you like being here, and I'm happy that you get to stay and keep it going. Just keep it going.
I will.
Just keep it going.
What is it? This is amazing.
Battling addiction is not easy, but with support, people can and do recover. We're so excited to help set Jessica up for success by providing her a year of rent-free living. And we were able to give the sobriety home $10,000 to help 2 more addicts in recovery so they don't have to go through this alone. Videos like this are the reason Wizza exists, to make magic happen. So thank you to everybody that entered the Lamborghini giveaway and to the whole Wizza community, because without you, this is not possible.